guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy Monday. Oh, the start of another week is here. It's literally my first day of my weekend right now. And I'm recording this on Sunday. So it's been a busy week for me. It doesn't look like it's going to get any better. Not too sure if I have done this in the past, but we're doing it. There's a Telmore Grotto. I have a feeling we've poked our head down here, but hey, we have new weapon that we got in our last episode, so I hope that works to our advantage. So yeah, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you're enjoying your week thus far. Things are going well for you. Life is good, obviously. I have nothing to complain about. Like I said, had a busy week at work, but it was good. And I'm very happy to be on my weekend. A little discombobulated with a few things, but it's nothing out of the normal. I have training this week. I got a new program that they got me in on. Had a bunch of meetings last week about a bunch of stuff too. So I've been really busy doing things other than my normal job. So, which is okay. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. It's just there's a lot to figure out in my head with what I'm doing every day. So, but it's enjoyable. I do enjoy challenges at work, so that's good. Yeah, challenging with other things too. Had to get some ID updated, and so that's always fun. With a lot of things being shut down with the pandemic. Trying to get some things accomplished is more problematic than not. And so I have been scheduling things and trying to get things done, and nothing has been working properly. So I got to get some stuff finished this month because, again, my birthday was just last week. So that was a lot of things I got to update that have expired. That, again, out of my control. Can't do a whole lot of the things that I wanted to do because, well, shit wasn't open. So, but we're good now. So things are easing up here in Canada. I feel bad for a lot of my friends in the States, seeing their numbers rise again. It's just like, oh God, I know how you feel. We had that not too long ago here, but oh God, bats. Oh God, but yeah, things are good. Still waiting for my second shot. I'm gonna see about maybe doing it this week. With the training and everything, I'm kind of just waiting to see how everything goes before I jump in and decide which way I'm doing it. And plus, I'm also a little cautious. In Canada, we've had the cross. If you've gotten Pfizer, you can get Moderna for your second shot. So it's not in here. We've assessed it and it's fine. But a lot of folks that have been traveling have noticed that some countries aren't accepting it. And that's a bit disconcerting. If I have my choice to not have to get a different one, I would like to. But we really don't have a whole lot of options. You can get what you get type of thing. But I guess the federal government's supposed to be working on trying to alleviate those concerns. So we will see. I don't know at this stage. Like I said, I'm not super fussed personally over it. Like, it's not a personal issue that I'm like, I have to have it. It's not that. It's just that if I'm going to travel, I would much rather have something that is recognized globally instead of just locally. Because it doesn't help. It does and it doesn't. So, I mean, yeah, I want to be fully vaccinated by all means. But, whatever. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Not like I'm going to be going anywhere anytime soon. And that's the other side of it, too. It's like, really? Are you planning on traveling anytime soon, Rivet? Because, no would be the answer that comes to mind immediately. I do not plan on doing... Oh, God. Yeah, traveling and I are not going to be happening anytime soon. Even local traveling, to the minimum. Okay, let's get this jerk taken care of. That felt good. So, things on the channel. Everything will be pretty much status quo. New game going to be appearing tomorrow. I requested a key and got one for a game called Chernobyl Light, which is a horror-based RPG kind of thing in Chernobyl. We'll see how that goes. I haven't recorded it yet, so that is the plan. So it may be just one, or it could be multiple episodes. We will see. Again, it depends on the quality of the game and how I feel playing it. It could be an amazing game, but I just don't fit it. So that's always the side effect of when you do this kind of stuff. Plus, again, I do tend to like games that a lot of folks don't necessarily always care for. Namely this one. Okay, got it. Why are you possessed? What got you so angry? Are you good? God damn it. Okay. Thank you, Snicket. I couldn't have accomplished that without your assistance. And that is a giant crab. Well, not giant crab. It's small, but powerful. I like that you guys are trying to pretend that you were flowers there. Good job. Did that open up the gate? Sure did. Let's go see what's in here. Let's do this real quick. Okay, let's do this. Kill the slime, Snicket. Kill it dead. Make it regret every decision it made. Coming from jelly to this. Did I didn't get. There's no way I got anything good from that, yeah. It said iron chest armor. I'm like, that ain't not for me. Okay. We're closing in on the end of this place. Look at that. I'm sucking on a giant lifesaver today. Allergies have been really rough, and so I've been trying to stay hydrated. And I used to use these sugar-free mints. And I'm pretty sure that I developed an allergy to them. Not too sure if it was the mint itself or the artificial sweetener. I'm not a person that really cares much for artificial sweeteners to begin with. So, hey, nice one, Snicket. So, me having them was not normal for me, and I'm like, I got rid of them. Because I was starting to get like a stomachache from it, which is really weird. Because like, I don't normally get stomachaches, but I realized I went from eating a packet of them a week to a packet of them every like 3 days. And I'm like, okay, this is getting a little much. And it was like mostly just to keep my allergies, like my throat cleared and hydrated. And then for work, I always like to have something to, like a lozenge or something on the go, because you talk a lot, your throat gets dry. And so I am changed over back to my lifesavers that I used to love when I was younger. So these are the wintergreen ones, and oh baby, they are delish. But they're huge. And kind of like manipulating it around my mouth, trying to figure out where to put it. Well, that is a giant ass bat. Snicket. He wrecked my day. Okay. So we can only go so far without proper armaments, which is good. Well, we learn. Let's go out in the water. So, yeah, so no real other changes. I really don't have anything much recorded. Days Gone, I have those done. I did those over the weekend and today. And then I have to... the Chernobylite, which I'm going to record after I'm done with this today. And it may be just 1 or 2 episodes. If it's the 1, then I'll do another Risk of Rain 2. And then I have to do the Deep Rock Galactic for the weekend. And I usually have a bunch of those recorded in advance. I don't have any at all. So we'll see. I'm not too fussed on when I will get those done, but we'll see. I have a bunch of stuff to do on Monday because it's my only other day off, so I have to try to get all the things that I can done. Okay, that was crap. I think those are just life shrines, but we can go and see. Doesn't hurt to go check. Can I just land in the water? Takes forever to float. Here we go. Yeah, they're just life shrines. Let's go towards this island that I see over here. Then we'll decide what we're going to do after that. Yeah, not a whole, like I said, not a whole lot that's been going on. You know, content and happy, which is a nice treat for me. Possibly going to be hanging out with a friend Monday as well. So that's why I'm trying to get as much done Sunday as I can, because I don't know how much time I'm going to have available to me. I would think that would be where a treasure thing would be, but my treasure spirit's not making an appearance, even though I have it. Nothing here yet. I'm not going to just kill rocklings willy-nilly. Okay, now I will. Y'all piss me off. I don't see anything here. Just a rockling habitat. I love that it tells me that I found some gear covered in mud, which is the random stuff that you get with the mod pack. It's not something that's indicative of you getting random loot in Cube World. That's not something Wally ever decided to offer us. I don't see a damn thing here. We can always try this altar again. I mean, I doubt we're ready for it, but we could try. Yeah, whatever. We'll go and give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? They'll slaughter us again and we'll just go back to that save point. Ooh! Oh my goodness. Let's do this real quick. I forgot to make water bottles. I'll go and do that after we're done. Okay. Okay, Snicket. Hope you're ready. Go and wreck somebody. Okay, that's one down. And the imps are not necessarily all that important, but, you know, they are an annoyance. Okay. Okay, that's them done. I'm okay with this. I don't see anybody keeping this alive. Okay, let's just wreck it. Don't think the imps can do much. I don't think they can climb, so... Oh, Wally, this is what happens when you break your damn game and you let people like me do it. Get in there, Snicket. Yeah, we're not taking any damage, so we're good. We'll wreck these guys out. Oh, Snicket's in there. Nice one, Snicket. You keep them busy. We don't want them to procreate. Okay, that should take care of the possessed in the area. And see if this gives us something gold, which would be nice. Silk gloves. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take that. Don't care for a staff. I'm not going to be upgrading to a staff. I mean, I have a wand. Who in the right mind would go from staff to wand? Nobody. Well, unless you hate fun. If you hate fun, then that's just right up your alley. I guess we can just continue on up to there. I got nothing else. I have been sorely lacking with conversation to have while playing this game. Like I said, life is okay. Nothing traumatic or terrifying happening to me. Tech-wise, things are kind of leveling out. I mean, there's a bunch of news, but nothing that's like, well, some of it's a little bit of fun, but a lot of it is speculation. The only real thing is that AMD announced the 6600 XT that's going to be going live on August 11th. My brain serves correctly. So it's their new video card geared to take on the 3060 Ti potentially, or the 3060. It's a video card. I'm not upgrading this. I'm not doing anything this current generation. So the 3000 series or the 6000 series from either NVIDIA or AMD, they're not happening for me. Rumors for next one, and again, these are the rumors. This is where I kind of go meh. For NVIDIA, the 4000 series, it sounds like they are going to be using the 5nm process from TSMC versus the 7nm that they were on with Samsung this current version. All speculations are is that they're going to be, all of the next generation video cards are going to be exceptionally power hungry, which is so great, because we have that to look forward to. I think everybody is pretty much sick and tired of power hungry video cards. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. But yeah, the next one, from what they are alluding to, is that it's going to require a lot more oomph than the current model, which again, who cares? But again, speculation at this stage. But the AMD one that we're hearing, again, rumor, is that it's a multi-chip design. So, okay, let's try this again. So potentially it could be much more powerful than well, obviously it's going to be more powerful than the current generation from AMD, but potentially more powerful than the ones from NVIDIA on this current generation, or like, again, rumors saying about roughly double, which I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll believe it when I see it. Whatever. I'm not too fussed about it. I do like the idea of a multi-chip graphics processor. The big little design that they're doing with the ARM processor and everything right now is interesting. Having some high-powered processing units and some weaker ones, and kind of offsetting the load. Interesting concepts. I like it. I would prefer more energy efficient. That's kind of like my direction. I would much prefer power, but I want to see the increases, and I think that we're kind of losing track of things a little bit. Let's take a step back and look more on the efficiency, and not necessarily just all the raw power. I don't even mind if you just do like a 4 or 5% increase from the current standard, but if you can save me 30% on the power, then that means more to me. Again, I'm one of those granola crunching hippies that is looking to utilize less and less power, because I would like to not have to rely so heavily on fossil fuels and all that going forward. I think that is an important thing that we need to address. So I guess that's even been addressed in California. There's a lot of really, really weird news going out about the whole thing. A bunch of states have, made restrictions for computers that can be sold, and these are all pre-built systems, and they have to have a bunch of qualifiers, and so a bunch of people were stating that gaming computers are illegal in these states, and it's clickbait bullshit, like we get with a lot of news articles these days. Got to get the views. It's something that's been in the works for I think 5 or 6 years, and it's important to conserve power. And if these OEM companies are putting out a substandard product so that they can cut corners, and they put in less efficient processors and less efficient power supplies and all that kind of bullshit, then yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to sell it. And if that's what we're going to do to help save our planet, I'm fucking in. I don't need fancy. I'm content just to have if my current computer could be done and use like a couple hundred watts less power, I would upgrade to it, and I would do that happily. It's something I want to do. So we'll see. Fingers crossed that this is a positive step. I don't have any issues with it. It doesn't affect the market that I'm a part of, where you get to, design and build your own computers. It's up for us to decide what is good and what isn't. Again, I feel for people that don't know anything about computers, that have to go and buy these pre-built systems. I've seen a lot of YouTube stuff where people are buying these pre-builts, and just the absolute garbage that people are getting stuck with. And that sucks. It sucks that people, and that doesn't help the industry at all by people having to buy shitty product. Okay, that's the last one. Where is this big dude? Yeah, because a lot of the ones that I've seen, and again, these are not indicative of every OEM or system integrated. Yeah, the ones that you go into the store and you buy that are pre-built, not all of them are junk, but there's a lot of stupidity that happens. There'll be like an AMD system that will have 1 stick of RAM in it when 2 is like recommended for it to actually function properly. It's kind of an important thing. Is there anybody that's going to take control of this? Because it just seems I'm just wrecking everybody, and there's nobody coming in to put an end to me. Oh, that's the... Okay, there's another... That's the dude that I were trying to help. Maybe go over and talk to him. He might have something for me. I got nothing. But yeah, I feel bad for parents that have to go and buy their kids a computer, and it turns out to be just a pile of shit. And it happens more often than not, right? So I know my son was looking at getting a computer a couple of years ago, and this is when the last spike came out for the Ethereum and Bitcoin mining, and he was wanting this one computer, and his mom was like, it's kind of expensive. I'm like, well, considering the price of everything right now, it's not. So he's had that computer for I think 2 or 3 years now. And it's starting to show its age, obviously, but still a decent computer. He, due diligence, and he put together something that he could afford, and that works well for him. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of parents out there that either care or have the wherewithal to assist. If you've got a kid that wants to get a computer these days and you don't have the foggiest idea, there's a lot of garbage out there. And even if they are interested in building their own system, it can be difficult because, again, there's a lot of bad information online. You've got the folks that are, the fanboys, I guess you'd call it, either in NVIDIA or AMD's or Intel's court, and that's all they want to do. Or for whatever reason, the people that are Mac fans thinking that that's the end-all be-all for gaming. I'm like, I don't know anybody that can play games on Mac. It's like, They don't allow, like, it's the most closed system. And again, for what you use a Mac for, or Apple products, they're fine. You know, if you're just going to do some, like, let's say, basic surfing and internet usage, it works wonderful for that. Or if you are one of those people that likes to do video editing and use it for those purposes, again, phenomenal for doing that. For playing a video game on, no. They're not known for that. You know, the support for video games on Apple products has been less than stellar for decades now. Mind you, back in the 80s, it was the only place you could get video games. But again, we didn't have a vibrant PC market. God, when I was playing computers the first time, PCs, they were not, like, you could, there was no Windows, obviously, that didn't exist. But the architecture that was not Apple was not very friendly at all. But there was Flight Simulator. That was a game that my friends had on their dad's IBM computer. Those things were beasts. Oh God, yeah, we used to just sit for hours play games that just so bad, so bad. But we didn't know any better. We didn't know what could happen with video games like we have now. God, if I could go back 40 years and say, yeah, eventually you'll be playing a video game that will look better than any movie, you know. Because the last Starfighter, from my understanding, is the first computer-generated, like, movie with a lot of computer-generated stuff in it. And I remember watching that going, God, this is amazing. And now watching that, it's like, it's still cool because it's got that retro feel to it, but the being blown away by the graphics doesn't happen. And it's like, even going back to, like, Jurassic Park, Lord of the Rings, the movies that were so pivotal at you know, putting a lot of emphasis on the computer-generated stuff, it looks dated, and by comparison to even to the video games that I play, you know. And I was talking with a friend, and he's like, I don't get people wanting to play a video game that looks like a movie, because for him it doesn't make sense. And I get that, you know, I can understand that kind of concern. It's like, well, if that's not what you want, like, he uses it for music. You know, he's a musician, or he's into you know, the tech side of things. So gaming and all that just means nothing, and he doesn't understand people putting, you know, $1,000 into a graphics card to put into their computer to play video games. He's like, that I don't get it. So I understand that I'm a bit of an anomaly in comparison to a lot of folks, and I'm good with that. It's been a little weird, but I think we're good for today. I'm not too sure if I have anything new to put on. I'm pretty sure we're geared up the best that we can. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we will call this episode here. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you all Wednesday in our next one. Hump Day coming up soon. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy your week, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
This is a song for all the